in 2022, my wife and I purchased a 10-acre parcel from her sister and husband. It's kind of an irregular lot. It kind of has a flag that you can see at the bottom. And the problem with this lot, and it had remained vacant for a long time, is that it just was irregular in that it had that long stem to get access from the main road. It had these mature trees on it, and it was overall a very beautiful piece of property, but no access. But it did have access to sewer and water at the road. And so in early spring of this year, I decided I'd get to work on that and see if maybe we could put at least a road going back there so that we could come up with some plan for what we might do with the property in the future, whether that be build a barn and a house, who knows. But anyway, I set out this spring to get to work. Come along and I'll show you what I've been working on for the past several months. Got our Stihl MS-180C, just a little old 16-inch bar on it. Work on some trees. March 5th, 2024. We've done some dropping of some pretty good sized trees up close and a couple far away down there. Several more need to go. March 8th, 2024. We're almost back to the little elevation there, the pines. Back to the truck. Got some pretty good clearing here. We're getting there. March 14th, 2024. We've marked trees to cut. Got the power line up here. We've cleaned out a lot of the underbrush, leaving the stumps visible so we can either pull them or dig them. See, it's wet here, wet over there. Wet in this side there. Good number of trees cut up here. Left this maple. About 30 foot wide. A couple of them 18 inches in diameter, or approaching. Try to got some chopping up to do. April 11th or 12th to Thursday, 2024. Everything past the power lines has been dropped. Just a few big trees left here near the road. I'm gonna get to work trimming up some trees. A little drizzle, have some fun. A couple hours later, made some progress. Getting there. April 15th, tax day, 2024. Got a lot of the branches out. Started cutting up a lot of the logs. Looking pretty good. Just got a little bit of stuff way in the back there to take the limbs out of back there. Well, we get the first sign of excavation on the driveway. Dwyer's got a cat excavator here. They've done some stumping. Really putting the stumps, mainly that pile back there. Got the Caterpillar 312C. It's got a big old, I'm gonna say 4 foot wide T-Ran ripper with a thumb. It's big. It's a pretty good sized machine. Move some logs out of here. Well, we're almost stumped out. Lifting the stumps up. It looks like he's pulled all the stumps and he's just lifting them out. Because he has a single tooth that he uses to pop them out. He's driving this way. So all those logs along the right, hard to see them all, but that was a lot of work. Bunch of logs there, bunch of logs there, about 40 foot wide. This gentleman knows what he's doing. Digging ditches. Mr. Dwyer said he can help me dig it faster. He seems to have something bigger than my shovel. Plus he looked like he was itching to go mudding. Going down. Draining down away. I'm gonna get the chainsaw in here before I make the neighbors too mad. I'll get it cut up, get the stumps cut so he can get those moved off. Move some more trees here, a bunch of trees here, a bunch of pines moved. This is May 16th, 2024. First time in a long time a truck is driven back in this part. Got a lot of work to do. Working on a big old pile of trees. We've got even more cleared out here. We also talked about putting in utilities, running the sewer and the water back, so we only kind of mess up where the driveway is this one time. And that seemed to make sense to me. You know, should we decide to build or end up selling this lot, we'd have those already brought back at least 250 feet. So we had the excavating company come in and they're digging out all of this work right here. The sewer was 8 foot plus down, almost 9 foot down. The gas line was a tough one to find. It was supposed to be only a couple foot down. It ended up being 7 foot down and below the water line. But we got all that done, and here's some imaging of that.
So here's another great video. That's the driveway, it's all done. We're all the way back to your favorite tree. And we've got all the
Hey everybody, I'm wrapping up this video here and we're going to cover the final expenses of this. So I'll turn the camera around and show it to you. If you look at all the expenses, application for a minimum use driveway permit, this is a DOT road, Department of Transportation, $25. Sewer permits, $655. Surveying's to be determined here. Tree cutting, $2,500. Water line installation, $4,983. Initial stumping excavation. Summit Township Sewer Authority bond, $5,000. Excavating, cutting in stuff, geofabric, trucking, blackstone millings, excavating. You see all the bills there. Putting in 300 foot of sanitary sewer, 250 foot of water line, meter pit, $21,917. So just putting in the utilities was a $22,000 decision. Erie aggregates, millings, barn prep, and this is not completely complete, but this is pretty close. Final number for the road to nowhere with utilities, right there, $66,869.26. Ouch. Well, but it's 300 feet through swamp, heavy stumped, and I feel like it was money well spent. I could have rented an excavator, but I've never ran one myself. I do intend to buy a mini excavator and do some additional work on myself, and I think it will pay for itself. I think the going rate was about $175 an hour to hire an excavator with diesel, and you know, I think that price was probably a little lower pre-COVID, but prices have gone up, as all of you know. So 67 grand, road to nowhere. Well, as I lean against this Caterpillar 312CL excavator, which is not mine, but it's a beautiful piece of equipment, that's the wrap up of the road to nowhere. So what are we working on next? What are we using this excavator for now? That's the subject of another video. You have to come back to that one. Thanks for watching. Remember guys, if you're not out there growing, you're dying. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.